Hi guys, and a warm and loving welcome on the Violetlight channel. I hope that you guys are all doing very well and that things has been great this week. Okay guys, so it is time to receive just general guidance or messages from Spirit. Anything that we need to know for this week or at this moment in time of finding this video. So these are just general messages, but of course, if you do have something on your mind that you do want guidance or messages about, just direct that energy to Spirit and ask, my guides, my spiritual team, whoever it is that you believe in, can you give me some guidance? Okay, guys, so there are 3 piles for us to choose from today. We have pile number 1 over here with the blue apatite crystal. And then for pile number 2 over here, we have the red jasper crystal. And then for pile number 3 over here, we have an amethyst crystal. Okay, guys, so just take a moment and connect to your intuition, connect to your guides, your spiritual team. Do what you need to do to get in touch with that inner knowing, that intuition, and just feel where your energy feels guided towards. Perhaps it's just to one of the cards or a crystal, but just follow your intuition and know that you are guided. If you are guided to one of these piles, it means that there are messages in those piles for you. But remember, this is a collective reading, so you need to apply the messages to your situation and take what is meant for you and let the rest go. Okay guys, I will go ahead and start with pile number 1. Hi guys, welcome to everybody that chose pile number 1 with the blue agate crystal. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay guys, so pile number 1, this is quite an interesting reading because it's kind of that energy of just, that there's just so much happening in that energy of joy and happiness and, just that summary kind of energy, that forward moving energy. We have a lot of happy energies coming up and, it's literally like all these cards are just such joyful cards. And again, showing us that, manifestations are coming ahead and that you are a creator. So really good positive energy for this week and or for whenever the time is that you find it. So let's get a little bit more into the details of this. So first of all, I would like to start over here, as this was the card that you chose, and it says options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So as well, together with this card, you guys had 2 extra cards that came out. We also have this energy of body work, and it says your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Okay, so for some of you, this is a message. So this is meant for some people that needed to hear this. But let's just get into this option energy over here. So for some of you, there has been an energy where maybe you had to choose a certain path, or maybe you have been thinking about what is it that you want to do with your career, or maybe there's some changes that have happened there, or maybe there's just something that you are about to go in, and Spirit is telling you that there are so many options available to you, so many directions that you can choose to go into. So and whatever it is that you choose, the career that you choose, you have the ability to make something so wonderful of it, because we also have the manifestation card over here and another creation card. So whatever the case might be and whatever you are going through, first of all, it can be that maybe you have already chosen and you already know what it is that you want to do, and you're already in this path, and we can see there's a lot of blessings that is coming in. And for others of you, this is now also a time where Spirit is telling you that you can choose a career path, or whatever it is, something that you can choose, a direction in life, and you can really create this to be such a beautiful energy. But we do have the forward moving energy, because of the kangaroo energy. So this is nurturing, move forward, and family. So again, take this energy of family and nurturing however it resonates with you. But with this energy of the kangaroo energy, this is that energy of forward movement. So for many of you this week, there will be forward movement within your career. But again, it doesn't have to be your career. It can be anything. But overall, there are these beautiful energies coming in, a forward moving, where for many of you, where something will manifest that you have been working on. As we have the energy of creation over here, and it says, remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. So for many of you, you have already put in a lot of energy and a lot of effort into something that you want to manifest. Like I've mentioned, for many of you, it has to do with career, but it does not have to be career. And we also have this card, Francesca, over here. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So again, this is the energy both of creation, telling us that, you know, you can manifest whatever it is in your life. And for many of you, you have already put in so much energy and so much effort in manifesting this energy, and now is a time for you to celebrate because this energy is coming in. Okay guys, so I just want to mention with this, something is coming into your life that will bring a big celebration. This is like happy, positive energy. You know, we can even see a bottle being cracked open over here. So there is that joyful energy. And like I mentioned, for many of you, it is finally that energy of something that's coming in that you have been working on manifesting. For others of you, you are stepping into a new career, and Spirit is telling you that there is that forward moving and you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve within this choice or this career or this new path. And just remember that you are a powerful creator. And what is it that you want to create? Because take that time, visualize it, and know that you can create something beautiful in your life. So again, we have these two things coming up. I feel that this reading is really balanced between two options. So the one option is really already being in that energy and celebrating, and the other one is that you are in that energy and now is that time to create a lot of things that will bring so much joy and happiness. So just feel where you are, but overall wonderful energy. Again, over here we have Lord Matriarch, and it says power of joy. Look at these beautiful, happy, bright sunshine colors. Over here, it really radiates with that beautiful, bright golden energy. Over here, lots of yellow energy. And again, this is that energy of the sunshine energy, that energy of self-worth, that energy of self-confidence, that energy of shine, of brightness, of clarity. And look at the beautiful rainbow over here. So again, something so beautiful, something so joyful coming in, a time of celebration. So definitely in this time of finding that, something wonderful is coming in, something that's going to bring out that joy, something that you can celebrate, something that you've been wanting for a long time and that you have finally manifested and created in your life, and it is finally coming in, and you are going to bask in that energy of joy and light. Again, this is so interesting. If we have a look at these two cards over here, you know, this is literally that energy of summer, bask in joy and light. And then we have all the energy over here, you know, the golden energies, the yellow energy, all that sunshine energy. So again, this is beautiful energies coming in for you guys. You know, something coming in where you feel so joyful, where you feel so light, everything is flowing, you feel like life is a celebration, your manifestations is manifesting, you know. So this is a beautiful time, pile number 2. And as well with this blue agate crystal, this is that crystal that works on the throat chakra. So for many of you, you know, you're just going to feel that energy of flow where you express yourself, your true authentic self, and people reciprocate what you say, and they are drawn to this beautiful joyful energy that you radiate out. And then there's also that energy where you are stepping into something new now, and Spirit is telling you that you have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want in this new path in life, and it will attract joy and happiness and this golden energy of celebration. So all in all, wherever you are, whether you are now in that phase of celebrating and experiencing the joy, or whether you are now in that phase of creating this beautiful joy, both of these energies are just so beautiful. So pile number one, that's all I have for you, is just joyful, happy energies coming your way. Thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. Hi guys, and welcome to everybody that chose pile number 2 with this red jasper crystal. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay guys, so let's get into the energy of your reading and everything that is going on right now. Okay, so for many of you that is tuning into pile number 2, there has been some kind of energy going on in your life that is not very peaceful. So, this is a collective reading, so everybody's situation will be different, but I feel that for many of you that has chosen pile number 2, there was some kind of upsetting energy, or some kind of energy where something wasn't very peaceful. Maybe there was some kind of conflict between you and maybe a family member, a mother, or a friend, or anyone. There was some kind of, energy where maybe you had to be very resilient, or there is something that has been going on. So, let's get a little bit more into that energy. So first of all, let's start over here with the energy of Grace and Antoinette. We can see over here, it says to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. And it is also very interesting because we also had this energy coming up over here, the energy of peace offering with white buffalo calf woman. Okay guys, so with these two energies coming up over here, again, this is that energy and that indication that maybe, oh dear, that maybe there is something that's going on in the sense of, having some kind of conflict with another person. So I'm going to base this on the energy of having conflict with another person. For many of you, I do feel that it can be a family member or, somebody feminine, but it does not have to be. But of course, if it isn't a conflict, it's something else that caused some kind of energy in your life that didn't feel very peaceful. So what Spirit is saying, that this is really time to let go of this situation or this conflict. And yes, sometimes it is very difficult to let go of certain things, but Spirit is telling you it's time to shed that old skin, because right now what is happening is you are being affected by this energy of this person or this thing. And Spirit is telling you that, it is time to shift your energies. And very often it is so difficult to shift our energies away from a certain person or a certain situation, because it has affected us so much and it brought up so much emotions and things. But Spirit is saying that there is that need to cleanse that energy and to find your own inner peace. Like another person can still be angry or, dissatisfied, but you need to focus on you, focusing on finding your own inner peace and finding that energy of compassion for yourself, finding that energy of forgiveness as well, and finding it within yourself so that you can also project that energy onto this situation or to all the other people that is involved in this situation. Spirit is telling you that these angry energies or these unpeaceful energies or the stressful energies or whatever it is that is going on in your life is really starting to affect you on a deeper level. Maybe it's affecting your mental health, maybe it is affecting your spiritual health, maybe it is draining your energy, maybe you can't focus on other things but this. Whatever the case might be, it is just, disrupting your life. Maybe you feel distressful, maybe it's just not something nice that's going on, and Spirit is telling you need to let go of that, because it is, affecting your own energy and your own well-being in whichever way it is affecting you. And the way that we can do this is by stepping into that energy of compassion, by stepping into that energy of peace, by offering compassion, peace, and forgiveness for ourselves, and then radiating that out to everyone with that's also involved in this situation. And sometimes, remember, we can also have peace for a situation as well, and it doesn't always have to be a person. It can also be like a situation that is very upsetting. And sometimes we also need to sit with that energy of the situation and also just, let go of that energy. Sometimes situations, it's not just always people, but situations as well that can affect us. And sometimes we also need to step into that energy of forgiving a situation and also doing a whole ritual on that. But in any case, what Spirit is telling you, if there are any people involved in this situation, try to see it from their point of view. Remember, people have their own way of doing things due to many different things, like the way they were conditioned, due to, maybe certain healing that they need, the way that they might think things needs to be done. There are so many different ways. So try to also see it from the other person's point of view, even if it isn't on point with your energy or your point of view. You don't have to agree with them, but just try to see where they are coming from, even in the sense of stepping into their shoes. If you were in their shoes, how would you react? But even if you still feel no, I would still not have acted this way. It doesn't matter. Just step into that energy of letting go and forgiveness. Because if you don't forgive somebody, you have energetic cords with them, and their energy will always influencing you. It's going to cause you not to step into your power. So definitely just try to step into that energy of finding peace, finding forgiveness, and letting go of any hard energies that's harboring or any difficult energy. Spirit is telling you that you need to step into that energy and be the light. We have the white witch, be the light. So again, with this energy, this is telling you, where can you bring more light into the lives of those around you or in the situations? And Spirit is telling you, by stepping into that energy of peace and that energy of compassion, you are bringing more light into your life and to other people's life and into the situation. You can step into that energy of light. You have that wisdom within your soul. I'm definitely picking up some kind of deeper wisdom, some kind of soul wisdom with pile number 2. And remember that all people and situations that push our buttons also have the ability to really help us to step into our full power and our full energy, our full wisdom. So definitely, whatever you are going through, this is also leading you towards the wisdom of your soul and the light of your soul. But for this situation, you need to be the light. Spread the love, spread the compassion, be that higher light. Sometimes situations also happen in our life because you might be a light worker, even if you are not aware of it, or your soul has dealt with these things before, and you are the way to bring peace or love or to shift their energy. So they can also be that energy. But whatever you are going through right now, you are the bringer of light. You need to bring the light. You need to bring the wisdom into this situation. It's depending on you, even if it's just for yourself, finding the own love, the own light for yourself. But this is very needed to let go of that energy and find the energy of love, light, compassion, forgiveness in this situation. Spirit is telling you that you are very protected in this situation as well. But there is also that energy coming in of groundedness, finding grounding energy in this time. So really, this is also a very important time to spend time in nature and bringing this is the energy that's coming up strong. Finding time to spend in nature, finding time to ground your energy. Spirit is pointing that out. And as well with the crystal energy coming up, for some of you it will be very beneficial to use crystals to help you with this situation. So of course, like for some of you, you might already be doing crystal work and you already know what to do. And for others of you, simply by just wearing a crystal that can help you to ground or protect your energies will be very beneficial. This is really that energy of using your intuition and feel which crystals draw me, because this will be the energy that is needed for you, whether it's grounding crystals, crystals that work on the heart chakra, whether it is protection crystals, but Spirit is saying that crystals can assist you at this moment in time in your journey. So if you are drawn to a crystal, maybe wear that crystal. Please follow the correct way of cleansing the energy and wearing the crystal. Okay, and guys, Spirit is also telling you to focus on that energy of union again. So this energy of union is that energy of, seeing everybody as one and stepping into that energy of love and compassion with everyone as well. Okay, and Spirit again is bringing forth that, remember, you are not alone. Even if you are going through a lot of things at this moment in time, just always know that you have a whole spiritual team that is with you. We have the energy of faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. So this is just a reminder that you have a whole spiritual team that is with you, that is protecting you, that is loving you so, so, so deeply. So always remember that. And I also just want to say that for many of you, like I've mentioned, I feel that there is something very ancient in your soul that is being awoken by this situation as well. But whatever the case might be, just know that you are very protected and that you have a whole force behind you. We also have manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So again, this is that energy that Spirit is telling you that maybe this is a situation that is going on in your life, but this will not be forever. You will walk out of this energy and manifest something else for your life. So whatever you are going through, pile number 2, know that will also pass. This will pass and you will step into a better life. But this again is that energy. If you hold on to this energy, hold on to this person, hold on to this situation, the energy doesn't flow. You get stuck there. So you also need to let go of this energy, find the love, find the compassion, so that you can let go and focus your energy on bringing something new and something else in that you want to manifest for yourself or your life as well. Okay, and then for your animal, we have crocodile wisdom, and it says resilience, ancient wisdom, and survival. Okay, so again, with that ancient wisdom, that is that ancient wisdom of your soul that now wants to awaken, that light energy, that connective energy. For some of you, I am also picking up that you have worked with the earth before. So, in a previous life. So this can be many different ways. For some of you, you have worked with earth energies. Maybe you have worked with crystals before. For some of you, you have worked with ley line energies. For others of you, you were very connected with the fairies. I'm also picking up some Wiccan energy, somebody that might have worked a lot with herbs, but there is something like that as well coming up for you guys. But I just want to mention again, with this ancient wisdom coming up, like I mentioned before, there is something that this situation or this person or whatever it is that has the ability to evoke something within your soul, some kind of ancient wisdom that you have acquired in a past life. And for many of you, it does have something to do with the earth. Something like, working with crystals, working with herbs. There is that kind of energy as well coming up for some of you. Okay, guys, and yes, okay, and I also just want to go to the red jasper crystal over here. So with this red jasper crystal, again, this is that energy that grounds us to the earth. So the red jasper crystal works on the root chakra, which is that energy of grounding, again, that connects us to Mother Gaia, to earth. So again, this is, again, an indication that, grounding your energy and going outside and being in nature is very beneficial for you guys now. Thank you so much, pile number 2. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Lots of love and light. Namaste. Hi, guys, and a warm and loving welcome to everybody that chose pile number 3 with the amethyst crystal. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay, guys, you also had a few extra cards that came out. For each pile, there was 1 or 2 extra cards that came out. I think you guys had 2 extra, I'm not sure. Okay, guys, so let's get into your card reading. Okay, guys, so I just want to mention over here, let's start with these 2 cards over here. We have the energy of cycles, and it says, we are all becoming. Surrender to your changes, release your fears, trust this powerful process. Okay, and then we also over here have the energy of journey, and it says, focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Okay, guys, so wow, with these 2 energies coming up over here, for some of you, sorry guys, for some of you, it might have felt a little bit, how can I say, a little bit confusing or a little bit unclear or a little bit unsure or a little bit frustrated or that kind of energy coming up in the sense of maybe you're not clearly seeing the way forward, or you in that space where you're not seeing how this can manifest, or maybe this has been taking so long, or maybe there has been a blockage, or maybe there is something, frustrating, or something that you feel, something that it feels like, I don't know how to explain the word, but it's almost like that energy. A block is a strong word, so this is not what I want to say, but it's almost like an obstacle, maybe like an obstacle where you think, oh, how is this ever going to happen? Or maybe it feels that, something isn't going the way that you want it to go, or that sort of energy that's coming up. For some of you, even a little bit of frustration or a little bit unsure energy or a little bit ungrounding energy. There is that kind of energy that's coming up. So again, this is that energy where, it is slightly different for everyone. So just take it how it resonates for you. But this is that energy where spirit is telling you that right now you are in a cycle, and this cycle is bringing changes into your life. Okay, remember, with the energy of cycles, life has its up cycles, life has its down cycles. And I really apologize, guys. Like, I have a lot going on in my throat chakra since I started talking to pile number 3. So I don't know if some of you are maybe having something with expressing your true self, or maybe something that you need to say to somebody, or maybe some of you might have something going on within your throat or something with your voice. But in anyways, this is that energy where spirit is telling you is just trust whatever is happening. Maybe we don't have all the answers. Maybe things are very unclear. Maybe we cannot see the way forward, but just trust in the process, because there is something new coming in. This is that energy where we should not focus on the negative energy that has happened, or all the setbacks, or all the confusing energy. This is that energy where we now have to step into that energy and know that something new is coming in, something exciting. This cycle is bringing something new in. Even if this cycle, where you might be now in this cycle, might feel ungrounding, confusing, frustrating, whatever the energy is that you are feeling, just remember, this is normal for a cycle. When we go through shifts and changes in life, very often, the cycles can have a little bit of a confusing energy of something that we have to deal with. But spirit is telling you, don't focus on the negative of this, focus on the positive, and try to step into that energy where you can feel alive and happy and excited about the future, because there is some kind of shifts and energy that is happening and will happen. But what you need to do is focus on the positive energy of this situation. We have Layla, over here, and it says spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help gain a positive perspective. So again, this is that energy where spirit is telling you you need to focus on the positive energies. Let all the negative energies go. Let all the negative thoughts go, the negative feelings, let that go, and only focus on the positive. How can you do this? Is by spending time in meditation and alone. Nature is such a powerful healer. So if you can go out in nature, even if you can't, make space for yourself. Make space, sit with yourself. Become aware of what you are feeling. Become aware of your thoughts. And just feel where that energy go. You need time to balance and center your energies right now. And as well with the energy of crystals coming up over here, for this as well came out in pile number 2, but this is that energy, again, that energy of finding your grounding energy. And for some of you, it will be very beneficial to maybe wear some motivational crystals. Maybe get something like a yellow crystal is a very, very happy crystal to wear as well. So whatever the case might be, again, this is when we choose crystals, we have to go for that which we feel drawn to. So again, for some of you, maybe wearing some crystals will be very beneficial for you. For some of you, there is something that maybe you work with crystals, or maybe you have some wisdom with crystals. For some of you, you already have crystals and spirit is telling you to focus and work with your crystals again. There is something about crystals coming up for pile number 3 as well. And it's very interesting because this card literally refers to the energies of crystals. And we have a beautiful person sitting over here with a big crystal. For some of you might also work with plants or have a strong connection to nature or, to the elementals. But anyways, we have the word crystal over here, and over here we have an angel as well called Crystal. So we do have 2 of these names coming in. So there's something about crystals. For some of you, this also reflects a name of a person, maybe your own name. But yeah, there is something about crystals and working with crystals, or being in the energy of crystals. So yeah, but anyways, and as well, there is that energy that for some of you, crystals will also help you in this cycle of life. For some of you, there's also some kind of spiritual energy coming up that maybe crystals will help you on your spiritual path. Or for some of you, you are already very awoken to your own spiritual wisdom and your own gifts and things. And then again, maybe you have to use crystals to balance your energies, or maybe in your alone time, use it to balance your chakras, or just tune into the wisdom. Use your intuition to tune into that wisdom. But there is something, of course, the message will be different for everyone in relation to crystals, but there is something with crystals. We also have oracle cards coming up over here. So with the oracle cards, this has 2 different meanings. So for some of you, there is information that's going to come through an oracle reading, information that you need to hear. And for others of you, this is also about your own ability to read the cards. Maybe spirit is telling you get an oracle deck, or maybe you have an oracle deck and spirit is telling you to maybe go out and cleanse it and work with your oracle cards and your crystals and all your energies again. And then we also have the energy of Fire Guardian coming up over here, and it says ignite your passions. So again, this is that energy that, for some of you, there is already that passionate energy going on within you, and this is about you taking control of the passions. Don't let the energy of passion control you. You are the master and you can control your own passions. So take this however it resonates. For some of you, this is really that awakening of your sensual pleasures and your sensual passions, and exploring that side of yourself. And for some of you, this is also that energy that, right now things might seem a little bit confusing, but soon you will step into a new energy that will fill you with so much passion and alive energy, that fire energy where you feel so alive and it feel your passion is being fueled and you're just going, feeling so passionate about life. But overall, pile number 3, what Spirit is telling you is that, you are now maybe in a certain cycle in your life, and you just need to know that this is very normal. For you to maybe feel a little bit confusing or whatever emotions is coming up for you, but you need to focus on the positive. Let go of all the old energy and just try to step into that positive energy, because again, you are the creator of your own reality. And remember, where thought goes, energy goes. So again, it is that energy of just trying to be in the positive energies, balancing your energies. For some of you, it is a reminder to work with your crystals and your oracle cards, and that kind of energies. Again, maybe connect to the fairy energy, connect to the earth. But overall, Spirit is telling you that, this cycle is bringing a change into your life, but this is a positive, happy change. We have this beautiful energy from Crystal coming up, which says, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Okay, that you can't yet see. So again, beautiful positive energies. We are so focused on being stuck over here, but meanwhile, behind the scenes, there are so much going on, and something new is coming in for us. And just to confirm this energy as well, I just want to go to the journey. We have this, you will find help in unexpected places. So again, there is something coming in. There is help and guidance coming in. So this can be the help and the guidance from somebody here on the physical plane, but this can also be help and guidance maybe from your spiritual team, the ancestors, or whatever it is. But again, this is confirmation that there will be help available. There is confirmation that something new is coming in. And for your animal card, we have the ladybug, and it says new opportunity, good luck, and manifest. So again, that beautiful new opportunities coming in. Remember, we were talking about change over here. Okay, so this change energy, surrender to your changes. Then we have new opportunities. So this reflects on the changes. And then as well, manifest and beautiful good luck energy. So all beautiful positive energies for you guys, pile number 3. And remember, an amethyst crystal is also a crystal that connects us very strongly with our spiritual side. It is strongly connected to the crown chakra and as well to the third eye chakra. So again, this is that energy about connecting to your own spiritual wisdom, connecting to your own intuition as well, and finding your own spiritual balance as well. But overall, pile number 3, good positive things are coming. You might feel a little bit stuck or unsure in this cycle, but Spirit is saying wonderful things is coming. And for you to help yourself to move more in the positive energy, try to be in nature, try to be in meditation, follow your own wisdom, your own spiritual wisdom, your own intuition, connect to your crystals and your oracle cards if this is something that you do. But it doesn't matter. All Spirit is telling you to focus on the positive energies, because something new and exciting is coming into manifestation into your life. Thank you so much, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Lots of love and light. Namaste.